The Raw quarters are in for the 12th of August 2024 edition of the show, and beginning with quarter one, we had 8 o'clock to 8:15 at SummerSlam recap. Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan live promo. We began with 1.992 million viewers with an 18 to 49 of 838. We then had in quarter two plus 1% up to 2,015,840,000 in the 18 to 49 0.64. We had Ripley, Mysterio, Morgan, Priest, Carlito, and then Carlito against Priest. Quarter two, 8:15 to 8:30. Moving into quarter three, 8:30 to 8:45. With Carlito vs Priest continued. Post match with Judgment Day, Alpha Academy, Ivy Nile, backstage angle, Bo Dallas, New Day, Odyssey Jones backstage, boom, up 2% to 2,063,000 viewers, up 1% to 846 viewers, and 0.64 in the demographic. Then into quarter four, we had 8:45 to 9 o'clock. We had Jones versus Vincent Winey post match with the New Day. We had Final Testament, Drew McIntyre, Adam Pearce backstage angle. This went up 1% to 2,091,000 viewers, and the 18 to 49 went up to 0.67 with 888,000 viewers with a 4% increase. Into quarter five, 9 o'clock to 9:15 with the Alpha Academy against American Made. Post match with Maxine Dupree, Ivy Nile, up 1%. This did 2,112,000 and a 0.71 in the 18 to 49 with 935,000 views with a 6% increase. So yeah, this drew the highest number on the show. Of course, they returned to the USA Network this week. Again, like quarter five always tends to do well. So for people out there that might think Alpha Academy and America Made are the biggest draws on the show, they're not. But yeah, I mean we're back above 2 million here on Monday Night Raw. Some pretty decent ratings in here. You know, a big hype surrounding their SummerSlam fallout. I think if it was on the USA Network last week, it definitely would have did a better number, but it is what it is. But this is where things begin to go down. This is where things begin to go into the red, and there's no surprise considering who's in it. Quarter six, 9:15 to 9:30. Pete Dunne interview, Bronson Reed video, Reed Pierce backstage, Angle, Damage Control, Pure Fusion Collective backstage promo. This lost 6% down to 1,982,000, then 5% decrease down to 889,000 with a 0.67 in the 18 to 49. So yeah, I mean, look who's in the segment. Is it any surprise? As for the next one as well, Io Sky, Kairi Sane against Baszler and Stark, post-match with the Unholy Union, 9:30 to 9:45, down 4% to 1.8,094, and then down 1% in the 18 to 49. Shite. Then into quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 o'clock, with Awesome Truth Orton, with Orton Gunther live promo. This went up 1% to 1.907 million, and then up 1% to 890,000 and a 0.67 in the 18 to 49. But as much as we brought back the greens there, you can get the red pen out again, because in quarter 9, Orton, Gunther, McIntyre, Punk, Sheamus, Kaiser, Dunn, and then Punk backstage promo, we lost 4% down to 1.825 and down 6%, 0.64. Then into quarter 10 with The Miz versus Reed, post-match with Truth saying Uso, etc., down 9% to 1.663, 0.57, down 11% in the 18 to 49. So this was the biggest decrease across the show, was quarter 10. Into quarter 11 with Judgment Day video, Braun Breaker backstage, Breaker versus Sane beginning 10:30 to 10:45. This went down 3% to 1.6,007, and then 6% decrease down to 707,000 viewers in 18 to 49 by 0.54. Into quarter 12, 10:45 to 11 p.m. with Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn, 1.5 million, 32,000 viewers, down 5%, and then in 18 to 49, 672,000 viewers, down 5%, 0.51. So that averaged out at 1.890 and an 18 to 49 of a 0.63, 831,000 viewers overall. So Yeah, I mean, their best feud since what, Mania, so it's pretty good for Raw. But what is surprising is that like the world title feud of McIntyre and Punk didn't exactly do a lot for the ratings. But I guess what you could say is once that stuff ended, that is when they had their biggest drop off. So maybe you could say it did a bit for the ratings. Who really knows? But anyway, guys, that is it for your Raw quarters. What did you make of that? There was a lot to dissect there. There was a lot to get through from a Monday Night Raw perspective. But yeah, that is Fog Wrestling done here. Signing out. Leave your thoughts down below. We'll be back with NXT quarters, all that good stuff. We'll have what other NXT content? No, not NXT content. I mean AEW. They'll have their ratings and quarters up soon, won't they? Because that's all. That's all they're good for. WrestleNomics. They don't hang about when it comes to good old AEW, baby. No, they definitely do not.